mind to like and subscribe to this page. If you want to learn more about additional maths, IGCSE 0606. Let's go. Equation of the curve is given by y equals 2x squared plus ax plus 40. This equation can also be written as y equals 2x minus 3 squared plus 3 where b is constant. Find the value of a and b. Now, for this type of question, you can always expand and compare coefficients. So what I will show you is to expand and compare coefficients. So you can expand y equals to 2x minus 3 squared plus b which is equal to 2x squared minus 12x plus 8 plus b. So this is equivalent to 2x squared plus ax plus. So when you have that, you can always compare the coefficient x. A will be minus 12. 18 plus b will be 4. Or what you can also do is you can always try and complete the square. So in completing the square, you must factor out the coefficient of x. This is a bit more difficult for those who are not familiar with completing the square. So next is you complete the square x squared plus a over 2x. So what you need to do is you need to halve this a over 2 with a over 4 square and you minus a over 4 square. See, this is a bit more difficult compared to comparing coefficient. So you expand to x plus a over 4 square minus. This is a square, this one is a square over 16 times 2 is a square over 8. A square. So there we have it. So when you compare a over 4 is 3, then you have a equals minus 12. 14 minus a square over 8 equals to b. 14 minus 144 over 8 equals 3. 144 over 8 is 18, so b is minus 4. So either way, you choose whichever way it's simple. Now, when the equation is written in this form, completing the square, complete the square formula. Value of b will be the minimum value. So b is minus 4, so the minimum value is minus 4. Next, a function of f such that fx equals to 3x squared minus 1. Now this question, a domain is given, domain of minus 10. Find the range of f. So in this function, graph is at the minimum point. This is also called as complete square root is 0 minus 1. So if you look at this, at 0 minus 1, the minimum value is minus 1. Okay, what's the maximum value? Maximum value will happen in x minus 10. So it is 300 minus 1, which is 9. So the range will be minimum value of negative 1 and maximum value of 2. Okay, write down a pseudo domain for f for which inverse function of f exists. So it must be a 1-to-1 function. So it's either smaller than 0 or larger than 0. Any value smaller, so I will choose larger than 0. Okay, that's it. express 12x squared minus 6x plus 5 in the form bx minus q squared plus r. So this is completion of square again. Before I continue, a one-to-one function is either ascending, which I've written x larger than 0, or a descending function, which is x 0. Okay? There's no turning point. Express 12x squared minus 6. Okay. So you can again in O levels, you can always expand and compare coefficient. That is what I will do. O levels, this is the easier way to minus 2qx plus q squared. So this will be px squared minus 2qx plus q squared p plus p1. So p will be, by comparing x squared, p will be 12 minus 4q is 6, q is 5. Q squared p plus r equals to, so it's 1.5 squared is 2.25 times 12. Seven. R equals to minus. Okay. Hence, find the greatest value of, state the value of x at which this value occurs. So we have it in the complete square form, which is 12 x minus 3. Okay. So the denominator, you understand the function. The minimum value is 2. Okay. Oh shit. Made a mistake. Resolve this. It's not a road without a P. I still write without a P. So PQ. So minus 4 times 12 is 4. 8. 6 over 4. It is 1. Q equals 2. Okay. Now this. So here will be 1 8 squared is 1 over 64 times 12. 4. 5. 16. Complete the square is wouldn't be a bit more difficult. Let's do some completions. So you first factor out. Huh? This one I like. Oh, let's complete the square. by expanding, you make mistakes. So this is 1 over 4 squared is 16. 16 times 12, 16 times 16 times 12 is 16 times 12 over 16 is 3. Okay. So this is 17 over 4. Okay. Complete the square. Square minus 116. So we have to cancel this. So this is plus. Okay. Now, this graph has a minimum value of 17 x 1 times 1, 4. 17 over 4. Okay. 4 over 17. So the maximum value will be 4 over 17. Question just asked about the greatest value. So the greatest value is when x is the smallest. So you just need to. So the greatest value when x is smallest, 4, 5 the largest. Okay. So this inverse 17 over 4 is smallest. That's it. Okay, if you like this lesson, subscribe to my channel. You will receive updates of